Christian brothers gonna take them down. Look at this. Twitch.tv/ or YouTube.com/downthecrop. 5,899 subscriber. And some of them even like my videos. Some of them, two of my most popular videos are not really me. Someone should make one of these for the new League of Legends one, just like me. Holy mackerel, guys. I'm making a fucking $2 a day, sometimes $3 a day. Holy schmackerel. I'm gonna be rich. I'm gonna be rich, boy. People, I'm gonna be rich, boy. I added, they can permanently stun lock you, by the way. You just are dead in this spot. You gotta pause and quit. Anyway, you used to be able to do this little trick and run out early, but let's try and really trick it. Oh, can't, because there's an invisible barrier now, dude. One more time. Check this out. I'll go as fast as I can. Can't make it out. Okay. We must create a prefab. So it would have an entrance and an exit. I don't know. What is the way to do this? Room to room. Camera transition that I use to I guess I have these room triggers someplace. Environment. Room camera triggers. Here we are. Room camera trigger. What are these gizmos? Apparently I should see a gizmo. Control art, brand, camera trigger, label text, camera trigger. Label text length, room camera trigger. 2. Okay, so that's... I'm not sure if this is actually even doing anything. Oh. If we turn this off, this is 1-2. So this is between... There is no room 1 and 2. I have room 0 to room 1 to room 0. Room 0 to room 2. Room 0 to room 1. Okay, so this is over here. So this is a misnomer. This should be room 1 and 2 0 trigger. Camera trigger. Bum, 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 bum. I just don't know where the name is getting set here, because we can see this. There's a green gizmo that it wants to draw. And apparently it is drawing it. It's just like, how is the name? Label text, room, camera trigger, unity, Charlie chart, text size, handle labels. Oh, game object.name. Let's see. There it is. There it is. I would like to convert this into something where I have easier control over creating rooms. Here's the current. More data-driven approach. This way you can specify camera settings in the Unity editor without modifying code each time you add a new room. Use a dictionary. Instead of having multiple distinct fields for each camera, use a dictionary to map directions to cameras. This makes it easier to manage and scale. A dictionary to hold cameras. Okay. Trigger enter. Determine the closest side and trigger the corresponding camera. Distance to side, left, right, top. Enter room. Switch camera. Okay, that's fine. Kind of like that. There can be rooms that may have multiple exits, such as 2 to the left, or 2 upwards, 2 on the top. This should probably, we can simplify that by there shouldn't be a need for any more than 4 in any direction, but it would be good to add some extra just in case. Like left or top could potentially string. Distance to side, player position, bounds, key to entry, distance to side, left, right, top, bottom, defaults. Cameras count, assuming the logic to choose which camera in the list is used. No, that's not really the greatest. I think it might help if I better explain the issue. I'm building something similar to a Metroidvania. Hello, Mr. Quib. Are we going to be deleted from the planet? Meet Synopsys AI, Copilot Industries' first Gen AI compatible capability for chip design. Interesting. What kind of computer chip are you gonna make? You're gonna keep making smarter and smarter chips. And then we're done for. Apparently there's a new open source model called Wizard ML. LM? Wizard LM? Language model to follow complex instructions. Where's Wizard Man? Wizard Coder. Oh my goodness. Anyway, apparently this is pretty good. And when I was thinking the other day, I was thinking about Tiny Corp, Tiny Box. I was thinking about their silly computer that they're selling for $15,000. Oh, driver quality, mediocre. Okay, so actually $25,000. I was like, what is the point of this? You get 144 gigabytes of GPU memory, but look at this. You can buy the M2 Ultra chip from Apple in the M2 Studio. It's got the this might be difficult because we're in Korea. Mac Studio. Okay, people always be like, oh, guys be like, the Mac Studio too expensive. And I guarantee that those NVIDIA GPUs are faster. I guarantee it. But I go here, I spec this boy up. I go for the 192 gigabytes of unified memory. And let's get the super cores. Gotta spec it all up. Let's get the 8 terabyte. But still, it's under 10,000. And you could load the model on here, surely. If you could load it on here, you could load it on the air, for sure. Look at the price diff, bro. And you could get it today. Anyway, this just seems like insane price, but also if it's gonna have a bunch of, it's not like they're gonna be making mad bank off of the stuff, whatever. I just think that this would probably be a better value. Seeing that same phenomenon of lack of good memory prices, NVMe prices, is going up again. Really? I didn't know that. You can use them in place of memory in a shitload of use cases. You mean like instead of GPU memory, you can offload some of the model to NVMe or something? I think that's what you might mean. I'll be right back. What kind of stream is this? The streamer just runs away? I thought this was supposed to be good stream. What happened? Have a look at this. Oh, I didn't. Unlocking the phone. That's a good start. And just like that. Where's the thing? Hello? Hey guys, remember me? You guys remember me? We're gonna build today in Unity Engine. Also, my hair is getting too long. It's starting to flop all around. Maybe I could part it down the middle. That would be a good look for me. What do you think, guys? No, that's not working. We're gonna make a prefab that is for each room. I did this the other day. This is what I was working on. There hasn't been a lot of progress in the last 2 days, but you can go through this door here, and now you can't walk straight back out the door. That was a problem I was having, was you could trigger the fight, and then if you were a little quick boy, you could walk right back out, but now you just can't be done. And then you kill the guys, and the doors open again. Cool! But now we need to modify the adventure mode so that we have easier ability to do stuff. I was looking at Metroid Dread for inspiration. We could build all kinds of rooms like this. A couple rooms like this, maybe a room like this. Ooh, room like that for sure. Definitely. All kinds of rooms. Could have a fight like that. Anyway, we just need some... I'm not planning on, like, ability unlocks. You're gonna have the same... You might be able to play parts of levels as a different character, though. Maybe that would be cool. But I just need to make some level stuff like this. That's the current plan for today. That's where I was talking to my friend here. Similar to a Metroid. Media game. This new script should have a camera for the level, which has a camera bounds, box collider 2D trigger, and to link another room to the left, right, up, down. Properly. For example, I would create a new prefab and then link it to the bottom left exit of another room. Then assign the top left exit of the new room to be that exit. That makes sense. Thanks for the clarification. There's a YouTuber, what's his name? What's the deal with Thornvale Castle? This guy. He had a very good line. He played an indie game. Was it this one? He says, "You're probably thinking, this is an indie game about depression, a Metroidvania indie game about depression, and you're right."
Pseudo Regalia is an indie game, but I promise you, it's not a wholesome farming game steeped in Japanese culture made by a guy from Milwaukee. It's also not a Metroidvania Souls-like roguelike game about depression. When you first hear that the game is called Pseudo Regalia, you might assume it is about something like pseudo-intellectual. And the gameplay involves running a podcast where you talk in circles for 6 hours straight, while the physicist suggests it's a classroom will hit you with that quantum dot stare. But it literally means pseudo-regalia, as in your clothing is pseudo. The very first thing you see when you boot up the game is that you are fully cheeked up. There is even an option in the settings to put on pants. You will immediately see an NPC. Yes, this is definitely an indie Metroidvania Souls-like roguelike thing, but the key difference is that this NPC is a small, impoverished British orphan child. In fact...
Anyway. That's what the game do look like. That's what all these games are. Everybody making an indie game about depression. Room exits, room trigger. Implement specific logic for determining which exit to use, which might involve determining player position, movement direction, etc. Create a room prefab. Okay, that's fine. You place the room exit object around the room where players can transition. Assign camera in Cinemachine virtual camera to each exit. This allows unique camera settings for different parts of the room or different transitions. Well, each room only has one camera in it. This way we can link rooms directly. He's thinking. Rooms can have multiple exits that link directly to other rooms. You can modify the setup to focus on room-to-room transition using a single camera per room. That is right. But the problem is, there can be multiple exits. Camera priority, higher priority. No, we already have that. I already have the camera transition logic. You just forgot. Thank you for providing me this stuff. These memes are getting old, but I do think they're pretty funny. This particular incarnation of the meme, I have had funny results of people saying, "That's where you put the banker, dude, so that you don't have to go downstairs to get the new items. He's the new added NPC. This guy, he's put the tree from the woodcut cutting guild in there. Ooh, fairy ring location. That's a good idea as well. That's a good idea. Or some other good ones. I liked, how do I view the quote retweets? That's how you do it on mobile, right? You click this. Oh, view quotes. This is a Minecraft bubble elevator. Smart, smart. The tack shooter. I like the tack shooter idea too. That's pretty smart. Oh, yeah. Juggernaut from Zombies. Good idea. Default cube. Pokemon Center. Okay, that's repost. Oh, Gromp. Good idea. We'll put Gromp over there. That is a good Gromp location. Some Kingdom Hearts stuff, I don't know. RuneScape. This guy says DJ booth, but he didn't put anything there, and he's still got 82,000 likes. Oh, it was Final Fantasy, okay. Golden Banana from DK64, because you gotta collect them. I like this other RuneScape one, that was also good. Team Fortress Health Pack. Oh, save point in Undertale. Good, good. Void Grubs. Halo Teleporter, Halo 3 Teleporter. Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! Game? What Yu-Gi-Oh! Game is this? Quick duel before bed. I didn't know there was a Yu-Gi-Oh! Arcade. Yu-Gi-Oh! Arcade machine. How do you play? It looks like a gacha machine. Not really very fun. Gamba Gamba. Oh my god, dude, he doesn't know. He can't understand my code. He is making shit up on his own. He's like, oh, we'll set their camera priority. Dude, camera manager instance? What the fuck are you fucking talking about? I showed you my code. It's called scene manager.instance switch main camera to the new camera. You don't fucking know what you're talking about, dude. You don't fucking know what you're talking about, dude. I am working on refactoring the code here. Each room can only have one camera, and it would be a lot easier if I could link rooms instead of linking cameras. I think we create a new data structure or a prefab thing that has a camera assigned to the room, a box collider definer for the camera, and some optional exits to drag other rooms into, which would transition from the current room's camera to the new room. Let's build a data structure or prefab that encapsulates all of the room-related camera functionality into a single clean module. Oh, a clean module, you say? Very interesting. Room collider. Deactivate camera. No. Don't worry about this room priority stuff. We already have this. Deactivate camera. Current room is equal to current room. Scene manager. Awake. No, I already have a scene manager stuff, dude. That's all. Don't worry about this scene manager stuff. He's very smart, the scene manager. Don't worry about this. Switch main camera. Let's use my original camera logic, please. Let's delve into it. Let's just delve right into it. What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? Camera room trigger. Cinemachine room, mono behavior, camera manager. Dude, he's just making shit up again. No. It's part of the scene manager. You can see an example in the code I already shown. Like this, you fucking dumbass. But look how much fun we're having. We're talking to our friend. Okay, he wants to define all these things. Yes, whatever. Stop defining these things, motherfucker. Room camera trigger. Now, when it comes to the room camera trigger, currently I have this logic in the bottom of mine for entering from the left, right, top, or bottom, which can be a problem because if you just demo, this is another issue where you can actually transition between the room while you're still in the collider. Like if you just go like this, okay, now the camera is for this room that's over here, obviously, because it doesn't want to track me over here. So it has to do with, also there's only one room where the camera is further out. That's it. And we just did the glitch again there, that same glitch. Where you want to be able to actually properly move through here, but it just don't work. So I guess the best option is to have, instead of one box collider, you could have two. Also, sorry if this motion's sickifying you. You could have two planes that both have colliders. Or you could just check where they exit the collider from is probably better. But that would cause the transition on, you know, it'd be a transition on leaving instead of transition on entering, which entering feels better. Yeah, see, look how much better entering is. Ooh, nice little camera, little whip. Also, I'm thinking that we're going to do like a fog of war on the extremities. Like, I walk here, and this is like fog of war. You guys know what I'm saying. Before you transition the room, it'll be like grayed out or something. There'll be some amount of indication that you are not in that room. Oh, I bought more the other day when I bought the wolf character in that pack. I also purchased more generic, like, fighter guy animations. One guy with sword and shield. So we're gonna have a sword and shield guy next, I think, is gonna be a character that we add. Ooh, that guy got comboed out, but he also fell through the floor, which is proof that this game is bugged and bad. Everyone knows that if you can fall through the floor, that's a bit of a bug. Roy's our boy. Roy's our boy. Go Marth. Marth, Marth, Marth. Go Fox. I don't think that Link had any shield moves in Melee. Like, no riposte or anything. I guess he doesn't have that in Ocarina of Time either, though. Like, he holds out the shield when you're Z-targeting and you can block stuff, but there's no, like, counter. There are counters. I have counter animations, is what I'm saying. I got some counter stuff. I got a counter strike. And I think that our friend Stoddard Labs is correct that we should just do this by hand because the computer doesn't seem to understand what we want to do. So instead of defining all of these cameras that you transition to, really this should be our new data type of a room. So let's just create a public class of a adventure room. Ensure it's a mono behavior, okay? Should it be a struct? Or does this guy do it? He has a class of a room, which is a mono behavior. Yeah, that's just my brain, my non-Unity brain is like, well, how are we going to instantiate it? You instantiate it by putting it as a component on a thing. It's fine, don't worry about it. Okay, so an adventure room has a camera and a room collider, camera collider. Room, camera, room. Camera, collider, okay? And I don't even know if we need that because this is going to be automatically attached in the prefab. It's going to be totally fine. It doesn't really matter there. Room collider, don't worry about this. let's just write some stuff down. Each room can have any number of exits, entrances, but only one camera in the room. Fight triggers no count. Okay. So then we actually have an adventure room exit? No behavior. No behavior. I think that he had some good ideas. So we have a room, current room, camera trigger collider. So an adventure room exit has an enter from and an exit from, or an exit to. Like we can define it's like you would link. I'm just wondering what a good way to structure it is, because I want to be able to drag a room onto an exit or an entrance instead of other stuff. So an exit okay, that makes sense. Okay, so an adventure room exit has a destination. Adventure room destination. Okay. So an adventure room exit has a destination. That makes sense. And an adventure room has a camera and a camera bounds. That's good. An adventure room exit also has a public collider. This is called the transition trigger. We can go transition or do on collision enter. Is called when this collider rigid body has begun touching another rigid body or collider. What we actually need is on trigger enter. Method must have a return type. On trigger enter. Okay. Other dot name We still have this. Bounds. Ooh, okay. Okay. This still kind of makes sense. I feel like this room trigger with the bounds, where I said, like, you should be able to move in and out. There's got to be a way to detect that. Like, if you bounce back out, if you enter from the same side that you exited from, or exit from the same way that you entered from, then we can switch the camera back. That way we can have both. Why not both? Okay. So, in this situation, we can have bar direction. Direction. It was so close, it gave me some good suggestions. Left, right, up, down. What do you not like? Cannot assign null. Okay. Direction D. D is equal to direction up left. D is equal to direction up right. D equal to direction up. D is equal to direction up down. Shortest distance to top. Wouldn't only one of these be true at any given time there, brother? New object entered from E. Okay. Create empty. Adventure room. What's the script code? Camera room trigger. Okay, let's move these. To a new file, please. Do. Class called Adventure Room already exists. Where at? Oh, this wasn't saved. I see. I said. Adventure room, he said. Anything else? Yep. D, it stands for D. Is it angry because it can't be null? Undefined. Okay. So you should have a camera. Cinemachine camera. I think it's a Cinemachine camera. Cinemachine virtual camera. Okay. Yeah. You go to this one. Camera. 0 default. Of course. Perfect. Copy this. And this has a priority of 0. Okay. Adventure room camera. Camera, good. Camera collider. We can put this as another game object here. Camera bounds. Which probably doesn't even have to get assigned because we can just say here bounds box collider. Set it as a trigger so it doesn't have interaction with that stuff. It's here. Definitely deselected it. 3D. Assign this here, confiner, camera bounds. There we go. Good. So that's what I mean for the camera collider. We probably don't need this here. Public adventure room. Exit. Exits. So this is serializable. Can I add an exit? The list is empty. Okay. So this room now has an exit. Can duplicate this room. Really, you need 2 rooms to make this make sense, because you need to be able to enter and exit someplace. So this one should have this camera balance moved over here. Okay. So now we have camera bounce here and camera bounce here. Really, we should move the whole object. But this one here, this room, we now have to build an exit, which can be empty exit. Or is an exit just a room? No, because this is a trigger. Box collider is trigger. He's not in a great spot. Move him here. Resize this. Okay, this should be in a new file. So we can attach this as a component here, which is correct. Just missing this. Now we should be able to populate the room field here. The destination room is this room, and the transition trigger can just be transition trigger private, and then like transition trigger is equal to get component. Lighter. Okay. Now this default room camera we can delete. Let's just set this to 10. Set this to 0, I think. So we should start in this main room. Okay. I wonder which camera is active. Then I walk through here, and we can see that we have a problem. Conductor. Conductor, we have a problem. Oh, did I say is trigger on this collider? Is trigger. That's good. Oh, it's not switching the camera either, right? No, we just have this debug. On trigger enter collider.other transform.position for this new object. New. I should be able to read this. Perhaps this is too thin. It definitely is. Drag this way out so that we can actually collide with it. We should just see the debug print. That's what I want to read. New object narrate entered from the left. That's true. It doesn't really matter because we're just triggering left and right. Either way, it doesn't really care. Let's say scene manager dot instance dot switch main camera to the destination dot room camera. Okay, I think that should work mostly. Okay. Let's see, now we need to have this two-way linking, you know? Where if you can register this one from the left, if you enter from the right, it should transition back to left. Transition trigger. This is assigned on awake, so I don't know why it's grayed out. We do use it. Or do we? I guess we don't. We just use on trigger enter, huh? That's true. Okay. I have a room transition trigger that I use to switch the camera between rooms, but I don't want to have to link it both ways as an exit in both rooms. When I assign it as an exit to one in a given direction, it should also be assigned as an exit to the other room in the opposite direction. Bidirectional links between rooms will involve adding functionality to link back from the destination room to the original room. Read-only direction, opposite direction, up, down, left, right, direction, exit direction, void awake, destination set exit. Get component in parent adventure room. I see. Has exit. Set exit. Stores their corresponding directions and triggers. So an auto link based on the direction. It's not a bad idea. See manager switch. Exit direction, opposite direction. I like the idea here. What if I were to say have two exits to the right of a level? Perhaps Metroidvania style game where there might be multiple ways to leave a room in a cardinal direction, such as a higher or lower platform on the left side of the screen, for example. You'll need to adjust the system to handle multiple exits per direction. You can achieve this by modifying Adventure Room class to store a list of exits per each direction rather than just one. And different platforms lead to different rooms. Here's an example. Here's how you can update Adventure Room class and related scripts to accommodate multiple exits. Okay, we have this read-only reverse direction mapping. Okay. Automatically link back to the room. Add exit. Has exit in direction from room. Direction, direction. The Exits Dictionary in Adventure Room now holds a list of tuples for each direction, where each tuple contains a reference to an exit room and corresponding exit trigger. This allows multiple exits per direction. Bidirectional automatic linking. The Adventure Room still automatically links back to the destination to its room if a corresponding return path does not exist. The check has exit in direction from room ensures that it only adds a return link to a specific room to room path is not already established. The structure supports multiple exits in the same direction, which is ideal for multiple levels with multiple platforms or sections where the player can exit through different paths. This setup provides flexibility needed for a Metroidvania-style game. Okay. Okay. How does it know? Current room. On exit switch camera. From room, Adventure Room. Yeah. Okay, I think I get it. I think it's right. I think he's right. You know what? I think you're right. This is... Oh. Adventure Room. Exit. Dot. Direction. Da-da-da-da-da. Companion script, sure. That's not a bad idea. using, oh, it's just auto imported. Yeah, okay. Sure. Sure. Adventure room directions. Adventure room direction. Oh. Dictionary, opposite direction, direction. Let's call the instead. Banana. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's so smart. He just needed a little help, a little push. He just needed a little push is all. Da-da-da-da. Cannot convert from... Yeah. It's mad about using the same thing here. Don't worry about it. Direction. Don't worry about it. It all comes out in the wash, doesn't it, boys? Destination.room camera. Public. Cinemachine. Virtual camera. Room camera. Banana. Y'all ever heard of League of Legends before? I played ranked flex queue on 188 ping with my boys today. With my boys. I even got a quadra kill. My friends are good now. It's fucking cray. We got Masters player, we got D1 player. I think he demoted too, because he was Masters before. They're good, they're good. But no one will ever be as good as me, because I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest, I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest, I'm the greatest, I'm the greatest. Okay. So you'll see here, walk through the trigger. I should be seeing some debug here, but I am not. Room exit direction to the left. Okay. I agree. Here's the guy. Adventure room. Player enter from the left. Is it always saying from the left? Now that is a problem if that is what it wants to say here. Player entered from the left. So now I killed the guy. Now enter from the right. And it's saying player entered from the left. Player entered from the left. That is wrong. You see, I'm entering from the right. Oh, it's just telling you the direction. We are so very close. We're so very, very close. Mr. Quibb says that he predicted Gambit Gaming to win in 2013. Did they have Alex Eek? Alex Eek. Gambit Gaming 2015. Did they have Alex Eek? Where is he? Alex Eek. There he is. I am Alex Eek. They're sponsored by Pringles. Hell yeah, brother. 3% odds. Then later near Christmas, there was an ARAM event. Me and my bro and two of our friends played against Gambit. They were all beast players. I remember Alex Eek. Alex It. Smolder and Lux. All right. So I exit Player entered from the right. It's correct on that, but it doesn't camera transition to the room that should be reverse linked. Maybe we make the exits public so I can look at them. I just want them to show in the inspector. Maybe they won't. I don't know. We might have to add a debug. Depends. Some things serialize, some things do not. Looks like it does not serialize. Okay. So we can re-enter this trigger, but I can already tell that it did not work. Let's get showing correct debug, but the reverse room. Yeah, I'm a very much a boomer player that would love to play, like, I don't think it would last a really long time, but it would be fun to just, like, fuck around on a private server where it's, like, old pre-nerf, or, like, old everybody, you know, like Graves, and Graves is the first one that comes to mind because I really liked playing old Graves 80 carry. He was really cool. Like, old Draven with the bleed. There were some other characters that were just pretty fun. They changed up. Old Rise. I liked Rise a lot. When he was just point and clicker. It would be fun to play Fiddlesticks and stuff too, just like dumb good stuff. Most of my characters have remained. Oh, old Fiora too. I don't know if she was season 3. I liked old Fiora. Quibster was an Urgot player. Interesting. Most of my champs didn't get messed up too much, but it would just be fun to play. You know, like I said, I don't think that it would last as like a classic era server that would have a sizable player base, but it would be fun, like, hey guys, we're bringing it back for a month. We're bringing back season 2 of the Rift. And you're gonna have to install Adobe Air client. Adobe Air was ahead of its time, by the way, in my opinion. It was the same shit as Electron. Like, that's what it was. Like, building a custom interface on Windows sucks. Let's build it in something that actually can build dynamic interfaces. And they just built theirs using Flash instead of building using HTML. So same idea though, like sidestep the limitations of Windows. Real player on Computer Chronicles. Like, I don't think that it was good, but the reason why it existed was it definitely had a reason to exist. Like, the League client would not have looked the way that it did if it used all native components in Windows. And even today, like, it doesn't use native components in Windows, neither does most applications. Like, you know the look of a native application when you use one because it uses all of, like, the Windows toolbars and stuff. Like, you can make something that looks, like, functional, but it's going to end up looking like Notepad++, instead of, you know, instead of VS Code. Like, VS Code can have all these nice themes and stuff with their own custom everything, because it's... You can make nice applications using the web. You cannot make such nice applications using Qt engine. Which is good in a way and bad in a way, right? Like, I think everybody likes the cohesion of native applications. That was one of the main... I think there's been a lot more convergence in applications using native components on Android, but on iOS, that was like a big difference in the early days between Android and iOS. Was like the design language of stuff on iOS always just ended up looking better because they... Yikes, that was very badly played. Wow! Get me out of here, boys! No, you fucker, you killed me!
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, the home button was fucking genius for real. Panic, I'm lost. Press home button, everything is okay.
An enemy has been slain.
Even monkeys like to scroll Instagram. Wasn't there like there's some zoo that says like, don't show the monkey your phone. He's like obsessed with it or something. Don't show this monkey something. It's like he goes crazy for it. He's got some kind of an addiction going on. But you know what is interesting? I haven't heard that in a while. Like, when I was in high school, they were talking about, like, gaming addictions and stuff. That must be much, much, much more common with kids now. Like, just smartphone inability to, or dependence on it, at least, where it's like, oh my god, my phone ran out of battery, and I can't... Now I'm tethered to the wall because I can't move. I might miss out on a notification. Mom, I can't go camping. I need to have, well, honestly, what camping site in the North America doesn't have cell service? Probably, if you live in California, what, every single fucking camping spot that you possibly go to has Wi-Fi, or not Wi-Fi, but cellular coverage. Gamergate was a thing, and never since then. Now the focus is turned on the publishers, investors. Yeah, I've seen that. The forced diversity stuff, which this is just a North American problem. This is not a problem of other places. How many inclusive things were in the Yakuza game? How many black dudes are in the Yakuza game? Probably zero. Probably zero. Go watch foreign films. Look at the diversity. Oh my god, there's no diversity in it. Watched Old Boy. Everyone is Korean in Old Boy. WTF? Years ago, I was Chinese.
An enemy has been slain.
Ooh, I would have gone in on that. Oh, did you see that Sam Hyde shaved his face? It's the first time I've seen him without that fucking horrible beard in years. He's got the baby face look going on. Yeah, he did look like Vertical Video Sam. He reminded me of Kickstarter TV. Hello, Internets. I'm Internet Reddit Funny Man, Sam Hyde. Goodbye, my friend. Hello, Internet. Wish there were no STDs, is what he says in the video I'm thinking of.
Kickstarter TV, Episode 2, If You Kick It, They Shall Go.
I think that's the right one. My mom is cool. My mom is cool. My mom is cool, and my mom can treat you right. I need to cash out my Draven stack. I got $1 million to spend, or to turn into golden points. I need to redeem my points before they expire. They'll expire if I play bad. Odds are, I'm gonna play bad eventually. My mom is cool. My mom is cool.
An ally has been slain.
The only merch that I have is the that would be nice to cash it out. I have the fish tank poster that I creased because I'm a fucking idiot. When I was framing it, I got a fucking crease in there.
Your turret has been destroyed. Dominating.
November, November. Wifeum divorcio. So many good fucking jokes, brother. Pew.
Godlike. Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Your team has destroyed a turret. Double kill.
I feel like if I went to one of those events, everybody would look like me. Like, I'd show up to the event, there'd be like an army of 24 to 35-year-old white dudes. It's just everybody. I don't know. There's probably quite a few guys that look like Joey as well. But I think that there would be an army of white boy lookalikes. Bryce knows all about Asia. He just got back from his trip. Hey Bryce, your mom's poor. Let's get out of here. That's another classic. Hey Bryce, your mom's poor. Let's get out of here. Where? Nick. So many great dog photos. There's the fish tank photo. So many great dogs around. Dun, 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 dun. There's Sam. There's Sam.
You're not four. Let's get out of here. Hey, Bryce. You're not four. Let's get out of here.
Hey, Bryce. Your mom's poor. Hey, Bryce. Your mom's poor. Let's get out of here. Alright, one more. Okay. That works even worse now. Oh, it does work, huh? Oh, interesting. The logic is switched. It's all me. Bitte GeoGuessr. It's heading in. What the fuck? Back to the street he goes. Oh my god. That is fucking golden. Very funny. Hours of flying around before finding this place. Yeah. Yeah, when it cuts to the fucking animation of the door opening, that is so good. When people wonder, they go on twitch.television, like me, and they say, why do I not have hundreds of viewers? I'm funny. And then you watch Francis Higgins stream, and you think, no wonder nobody watched me. Look at this guy. He's 100 times more entertaining. He prepares bits in advance. He prepares a runaway gimp on the radio. Runaway gimp never coming home. If destination does not equal null. Oh, I'm reading the wrong one. I want to read this. If direction entered does not equal opposite direction. If direction entered is equal to wonder if we can do that same trick that I was talking about before, where you go through and then back through. Yeah, I re-triggered the other room's camera. Oops. One more thing. One more thing. True. One more thing. He loves Dog Joe just like us. Just like your old man Fontaine. not historically consistent, but the way people talk about him when there is a drought of streams is enough to turn anyone off. They're doubtful or ungrateful, and don't really know how to curtail it. People want to be entertained. They always saying, where's the new? I need the new stuff. Trigger. Enter. We still want to trigger camera on enter because it feels better, but we also avoid the bug. Where's GPT-5? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, I turn off chat on things all the time. Like when I play RuneScape as well on the server, like 2009scape server, I switch the tab so I don't read the clan chat because people piss me off. It's not their fault most of the time. I'm just easily irritated by reading things sometimes. Run away, camp never coming. It's so close, it's not remembering to do things at the same time. You're very close. Lee Sin Lulu, Caitlin Band, Jaden, Vane, MF. Run away, gimp, never coming home. Did you see the AI pin? You got your pre-order in? I think it's gonna be the fucking bomb diggity. Oh crap. The thumbnail. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh crap. 700 bones. My favorite line was here where he asks it to play a song by... Here it is. Oh, it spoiled the joke.
Try again,
am a little confused. Lady Texas Hold'em.
Sunset found request. Lady Texas Hold'em by Beyond /009. Try to get using your actions, find the relevant track, along artist, or playlist of, or create a new playlist in action with these slots filled in. If you find a relevant track or album play, avoid asking for clarification or what they want to hear.
It just read me the instructions on the back end of Human System. That was fantastic.
It read the escape character for Beyonce. The E. No artist found beyond /00E9. Beautiful. Oh, they put a herb patch there for Leprechaun. That's a good idea. Herb patch, huh? Nice idea. Herb patch, huh?
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Seconds until minions spawn.
Still need. There's only to check, man.
Minions have spawned.
I see. Ah, I see. Give me GPT-5. I can handle it. I can be trusted with nuclear-powered, whatever it is. Nuclear-level love bombs. There you go. I'm coming. You got your Q? Yeah. Started with your E, right? I don't know. It's all good. Oh, this fight's fucking bad, man. This Vi is fucking bad. Oh, he leveled up. Motherfucker. Oh. Unfortunate. I think I gotta run. You know what would be lit? It would be extra lit if I could train an AI to play League of Legends just like me, and then I could support my own bot lane AD carry. It would be trained on hundreds of my own games, and then I would finally get to see what it's like to lane with the greatest player of all time. Now that would be incredible. Da 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 da. Never lucky. Big bridge.
An ally has been slain.
Good luck, my friend. Goodbye. The fucking sidestep god, too. Vi is level 2, which you get after killing one camp. So, that's pretty cool that she had one camp killed at 6 minutes. Pretty impressive. Good luck. Oh, they're both level 3. Interesting. They like to int it. You're right down. She should just be dead, I think. Nope. Great job, team. Ace in bottom. But why? There's nothing going on down here. Okay. It ain't no thing. Oh, he wanted to solo dragon. I see. Sir, you may enjoy being a higher level than level 4. Nice, good. Not the greatest. Fucking dodge that, but okay. interesting. Oh my god, what a misplay. What a misplay. What a misplay. Where's your level 6 at, my friend? You did it! He hit level 6. They thought it couldn't be done. He's definitely a hype player. He definitely likes big plays. He likes LCS big ones. There's a fucking plate here. Dude, look how low the turret is. I know. Let's get out of here. It's pain. I would have loved to get it. Oh, maybe we still will. You never know.
An ally has been slain.
Whee! Okay, I think that the logic is fucked a little bit. Hmm.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed. Rampage.
Fine, I'm alt, I guess. NDC. Ooh, never lucky. He was mid-swing. He was swinging on a bitch. Not bad, Pike. Ooh, do I see 3? I certainly do. I most certainly do. Yahoo!
Unstoppable.
Game over, man. Game over. I read stats about cheaters. There was like a Vanguard, their new anti-cheat that they use in Valorant that they're going to bring to the league. They're saying that it's 1 in like 15 games has a cheater in it, which is really surprising to me because I feel like basically nobody's ever cheating. Like, very, very, very rarely will somebody do something so sus that I'm like, there must be some foul play. Very, very rarely. But they're saying it's like basically 10% of the time. On some games they're saying, on some servers in particular, they say that Vietnam is the worst one. Vietnam full of cheaters. Wouldn't die there. Don't worry, my friends. I would like to get some stuff here.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Vanguard. Not the investment group. It was a new dev lol x Vanguard. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Hey. Fresh level 30 is a $1.99, they say. 1 in 15 games globally has a scripter or botter in it. What else? More than 10% of Masters Plus games had a cheater in them. Not good. Wow. Thank you. It's not surprising that, like, it could get out of control, though, right? Like, if you... It's like it was in Counter-Strike. If you feel like everybody else in the game is cheating, and you really want to win, then you're gonna stoop to their level or whatever, you know?
An enemy has been slain.
Suspensions. Enter Vanguard. They're just saying that they find people easier.
Dominating.
Yeah, you gotta do some on-the-fly calculations.
An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Goodbye, my friends.
Your team has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed a
Oh.
turret. Shut down. An enemy has been slain.
Valid. Lol X Vanguard. Oh, this was interesting too, was this Linux stuff. We've never officially supported Linux, and it's true that the current Lutris-based implementation for League that uses Wine will not be able to satisfy the Vanguard driver requirements. Linux does not currently afford us sufficient ability to attest boot state or kernel modules, which is really annoying because look at this. What about OS X? There isn't yet as much tooling on OS X for script development, although the need growing for whatever. Mac won't have Vanguard. Okay, so Mac uses fucking Wine shit too. Why are you killing the Linux boys? Huh? Why are you killing the Linux boys if the Mac boys can still play? That's not fair. Because I feel like most people that are cheating would not be like, oh, well, if I have to install Mac OS or install Linux to cheat, I guess I'll have to install Linux to cheat, because they could Hackintosh their fucking PC anyway and use Mac OS if they really wanted to cheat then, no? Or are they saying that the cheats don't work on Mac for some memory? I don't know. Maybe the client is sufficiently different enough that nothing works on Mac, but to me it seems like it probably should, because it's the same fucking program. I'm pretty sure that it runs through like a wine type thing. I don't think that it's a fully native anything. Maybe it is. I've talked about this before, but whenever people are like, I can't believe it, Richard Stallman is like a sexual weirdo and a freak. Like, yeah? Obviously? Look at the guy. What? You thought that he was a normal dude? I think I'd be surprised to find out that he was a normal dude. Like, what? I would not be surprised if we found out that Richard Stallman has a collection of all of his baby teeth. I would not be surprised if Richard Stallman, I don't know, like, he's, you know, some freak shit. I'm just saying, I'm not surprised by any type of freak shit that you might have that comes to mind when you think of Richard Stallman. The Amazon Kindle, or as I like to call it, the Amazon Swindle. Hooray! Great job, team. Who would have thought you could win with a Vi who hit level 2 at 6 minutes? Incredible stuff. Or as I like to call it, the Amazon Swindle. Or he's like, to sign up for this conference as a speaker, they made me sign up with my email, but their sign-in form didn't work with non-Libra JavaScript enabled. Or without non-Libra JavaScript enabled. I needed to enable adware spy tracking for it to work. The same with Uber, or as I call it, Goober. This guy was the damage king, was he? Oh, he was the damage king, but he did pretty good. Okay. Let's have a look at this. Okay. Enter from the left. Oh, you know what? The logic is probably just flipped on the exit code. Reverting due to improper exit direction. Good debug. last entry direction does not equal exit direction. If exit direction does not equal last entry direction, or as I like to call it, the Amazon swindle. Okay. Player exited towards exit direction. Player exited towards determine exit direction. Last entry direction is equal to determine entry direction, determine entry direction. Maybe the bounds doesn't work for determining this. Player exited towards down. Oh, that's strange. Right. Left and right. Those are good. Player entered towards left. Player exited towards left. Towards down. That's interesting. I guess that just has to do with the way that I set this box, because it's the X and Y should not be the direction at which we are entering and exiting. Okay. Player exited towards right. That looks good to me. You see how they're actually opposites now. Player entered from right. Player exited towards left. Left, right, left, right. Player entered right, exited left. Exit direction does not equal to opposite direction. Last entry direction. That should work. And then we can go to bed. Cool. It's hard to tell the difference because both rooms have such a tight collider to the door. But if we modify this a bit to turn this tighter, this tighter, this guy, he seems fairly well placed actually. Had to do with the other one. Okay, so we move into here, and we see that camera transition, and then we move out, and we see another camera transition. Okay, that feels good. That already makes everything feel more correct. Nice. And then this room needs a room trigger too. Okay, very nice. Good job. Good job, buddy. You much better for your system. Much better. Thanks for tuning in, Mr. Quib. I'll catch you next time. Peace.